All right, let's go ahead and get started, team. Let's start by warming up. If you're like me, you're freezing. So let's start with a few jumping jacks just to warm up. We are going to be doing jumping jacks in our warm up today. So if you want to do the lower impact, you can just step, move those arms, or if you're ready to pick it up, feel free to add the hop. Big arms, absorb with the knees. Where is everybody? This is the smallest class we've had in a long time. Great job, team. All right, hopefully you're nice and warm now. Let's do some lateral lunges today. So let's step out to the side, hips back, stand it up. Let's switch sides. Take your time. You might not go as deep the first few times. All right. Let's go into my favorite inchworm. Walk those hands out into your plank. Drop your hips, raise your chest. Push those hips back, downward dog. Let's walk through those feet, get those calves and ankles nice and ready to go. The weather really cooled down in the last few days here. All right, let's walk those hands back up to your feet. Stand it up nice and tall. One more time. Hands walk out into plank. Drop your hips, raise your chest. And push those hips back. Downward dog, walk through those feet. We got a little bit more cardio today since TechMan Try is technically done, unless you're extending your month and doing October too. I've tried to avoid cardio as much as possible in the last month, but we're going to do a little bit today. Hopefully I don't kill you too much, torture you. All right, we're going to shift back into plank. We're going to do some shoulder push-ups, so elbows are not moving, just the shoulders. Sink down, push away from the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and push away. My upper body is sore today. Go ahead and finish off this last one. Step forward for your lunge. Open it up. Put that hand down. Plank, switch sides, step forward, open it up. Hand on the inside. We're going to do one more on each side. This is still our warm-up, don't worry if you're just hopping on. Hand on the inside, step back and forward. All right, go ahead and stand it up. Stretch out anything else you need to. I'm going to do some toe walks, ankle walks, big arm circles. Switch sides, walk backwards. If you're following me, you might need to warm up something else, and that's completely fine. Use this time to warm up what you need to. I'm going to do some glute stretches, some figure fours, and then I'll go into the workout here in a second. Yeah, I'm glad we got more people hopping on. Sit it back. How is this time? Is this 11:30 time still okay for everyone? Do we need to push it back a little bit? Feel free to email me. We've been pretty consistent with this 11:30 time for the year. If you're good with it, I'm good with it. All right, go ahead and finish off anything else you need to. Warm it up, get your water. This is my favorite. Hannah would always talk about it. All right, like I said, if you just hopped on, get that music ready. We do have a little bit more cardio than we have been doing because TechMan Try is technically over unless you did extend it through the month of October. I'm not gonna torture you too much with the cardio, but we are gonna get it in today. We have longer intervals, So I need you to listen to your body, do what you can, take breaks when you need to. The timer is gonna have us keep going, so I need you to listen to your own body and stop. You can modify. I'm gonna give you the modifications for each exercise as we go. We got 3 of our circuit, and then we got 1 burnout at the end. Remember, these are longer intervals, so listen to your body. Finish your sip of water. First exercise is a jumping jack. You can modify by just stepping. I want you to keep those arms big and by your ears, or you can do a full jumping jack. A few things to keep in mind when you're doing it: make sure that heel taps at the bottom. So I don't want to get those ankles too tight, hurting your Achilles tendons. Try to tap it even if it's just for that split second. Are we ready? You got a full minute of jumping jacks, team. My watch doesn't work, or otherwise I'd start it. So start your watches. Let me know how many calories you burn. 3, 2, 1, here we go, jumping jacks. I tend to do the cheerleading style. It's just a habit. Pace yourself. You have a full minute of these. So we are gonna alternate between higher impact, so jumping jacks. This next one's gonna be a little bit lower impact, so not jumping, but it doesn't make it any less difficult. You got it. Try not to favor one side. See, my hips can move. Try not to do that. 20 seconds. We're gonna go into some squats next, but I'm gonna add a little bit of a twist, some cross punches, a literal twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What we're gonna do is we're gonna squat, hips down. As you pick it up, you're gonna pick up your heel and hip, punch. Squat, pick up that heel and hip, punch. Make sure your heel follows your hip. If not, you're gonna twist that knee and you're gonna hurt it. We don't wanna do that. So you can go as quick or as slow as you want to. Remember, these are longer intervals, so we wanna pace ourselves. My roommate stays home on Mondays. Maybe one of these days I'll get her to do it with us. She laughs at me. All right, we got high knees coming up, team. Get ready, 10 seconds. Squat, punch. Make sure those hips are rotating. One more. High knees, modified version, low impact. High impact, you're running. Keep those hands soft. Try not to tense up here in the upper body. Deep breaths, team. Bring those knees up. Side view. "20 seconds. Feel free to breathe or modify when you need to. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Why do I have a feeling that's gonna get harder each time you do it? All right, hips back, monster walks. So hips stay down as we walk. See, high and low impact. Like I said, doesn't mean it makes it any less difficult. Hips stay down here, monster walks. Notice how my weight, I'm not stomping onto that leg. My hips stay in the center here. Well, they're trying to at least. I'm not down and up, I'm staying down. I want you to try to do the same. No turtle shoulders here. Chest up. Turn your music up if I'm breathing too loud. 10 seconds. Almost there. All right, we got a fun one coming up. We got the limbo bar. The limbo bar, we got a high and a low one. So the first half, we're gonna hop over and under. We're going this direction. Hop over and under. Then the second half, we're gonna go the other direction. Hop, hop. That means those knees have to come up. Hop over the limbo bar. Now duck under. You got it. We're still doing this side. I'll let you know when to switch. How are you feeling? One more. All right, you ready? Starting on this side, we're gonna hop over, and duck. Hop over. When you're ducking, it's not your chest, it's your hips. It's so tempting to wanna just drop your chest. Don't do it. Hips, squat. There's our team. A few minutes late. Still gonna get a good workout, don't worry. We haven't even made it through the first round yet. Hop. Please, if you just hopped on the call, please make sure you warm up properly. I know it's tempting to wanna just jump into the workout. I don't want you to hurt yourself. All right, low impact. Over the chair. High knee. Over the chair, other side. So you can do this with a bent knee, or you can do this with a straight leg. Little low impact here. Try to keep those hips as still as possible. What I mean by that is you're not twisting. We're not doing dance class, not right now. Keep those hips still. You're doing good. We're going down to the floor for this next part of the circuit. Again, if you haven't warmed up, please make sure you warm up before you do the workout. Ready? Down to the floor. What we're gonna do is a plank. From your plank, hips go back, touch your opposite toe, plank. Touch your opposite toe, plank. You wanna make this even harder? Opposite toe, push up. Opposite toe, push up. Remember, these intervals are longer, so pace yourselves. When you shift back into plank, make sure you're not letting your hips drop too far. Last one. All right, let's get that upper back. We're gonna lay on our bellies and do some prone pull down. So imagine there's some weight, a pull down machine right out in front of you. You're gonna lift those hands off the floor, pull that weight, pull your band, pull down, extend, release. Continue that movement. I know we don't actually have weight, but you can still engage those muscles as if you do. Squeeze those lats, pull your weight down. Try not to look up at me. Keep those eyes down so your neck is in neutral. Don't put more strain on your back than you need to. Wow, we got a full class now. I said this earlier, but I'm gonna say it again. If we need to adjust the timing, please let me know. If I get a bunch of you who say we need to take it back a little bit, a few minutes, I will take that into consideration. So let me know if we need to. All right, turn it around, crunches. Crunches are pretty self-explanatory, but I'm still gonna talk you through it. Chin away from your chest. Exhale as you lift. Hands are not behind your head because I don't want you to pull your neck. I want you to use your core here. Feet stay on the floor. Don't hold your breath. If you're holding your breath, stop, breathe, and get back into it. Almost there. We have one more exercise in this round, then you get a water break, and then you're one round in. All right, next one. It's gonna feel a little bit funny. Modified version. Knees are bent. You're tucking one knee into your chest, a reverse mountain climber. If you wanna do the advanced version, legs extended, knees tuck. I want you to really try to keep those hips up. Don't let them sink down to the floor. I know the hips seem that much heavier right now in this position. You're getting stronger. Hold yourself up, stay strong. Even if you can't quite do the reverse march, that's okay. You have 10 seconds left. All right, you have a minute break. Get your water. Give me a high five. Let me know how you're doing. Put it in the chat box, or you can even just do one of the reactions. Give me a thumbs up or something. Thanks, Tasha. Thumbs up. So I know you're alive. Yay, thanks everyone. I got Jeff, Julie, Pedro, maybe Steve, I can't quite, I'm not sure if I saw Steve. All right, Dwayne, you got it. 20 seconds left, we're going back into those jumping jacks. Keep moving, don't sit down. Remember your modified versions where you just step? You don't have to do the jumping jack for the full time. You ready? 3, 2, 1. My roommate said no. Next time, I'm gonna ask how many of you think she should do it with us next week. She said, no. She's over here cooking right in front of me, teasing me while I'm working out. Keep it up, team. Don't get lazy and let those knees start caving in. Keep using those glutes. Absorb. Keep those arm movements big. No football jumping jacks. When I was shooting, we'd always tease them because they had their pads on and they'd do this. Keep the big arms. Do the cheer jumping jacks. All right, we got a low impact. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna squat with a punch. Squat, pick up your heel, rotate your hip. Squat, punch. Let's add some momentum to that upper body here. Make it strong. Drop your hips. No cheating on the squats, team. Keep it up. You're more than halfway with this one. But that just means high knees are coming up. We all love high knees, right? Nope, we do not. Can you pick up the speed? Last 10 seconds. Drop, rotate. Exhale as you punch. One more on each side. You ready? Let's do it. Low impact or high impact. Let's see how long I can go for. Remember, no tight, no tense. Relax the shoulders, relax your hands. Same thing, can you get your heel to tap each time? Just like the jumping jacks. I don't want no sore ankles, Achilles tendons, especially because we're picking up the intensity today. 10 seconds, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, all right. Some monster walks. Hips back, hold them down. You can put your crab arms if you want. Keep it low. If you have those little booty bands, you are welcome to use them. For the sake of time, I am not putting them on today. But if you want to, have at it. Get that glute work. Keep those hips down. If it's hurting, it means it's working. You're getting stronger. This is when that mind over matter comes into play. Turn up your music if you need to on this next one for that little more motivation. All right, we got that limbo bar up. Let's start on this side this time. Hop over and duck under. Hop over. I'm going a little bit wider with my squats on these ones. You can do the same if you want to. It's amazing how much of a workout we can get in such a little space. With no equipment. Full body. Remember, I'll tell you when to switch. Not quite yet. One more. Ready? Other side. Hop over. Hop over that stick, otherwise you're gonna trip and fall. No tripping and falling. Or bumping your head on the top. If you need to stop and regroup and then get back into it, I'd rather you do that and then trip on the stick or bump your head. We have over the chair next. So some breather time, a little bit of active recovery. Let's go over the chair. Remember, you can go bent leg or you can go straight leg. Hips stay still. You got it. Keep it up, team. Almost there. Take advantage of this breather because the push-ups are coming up, or the plank with the toe tap. Push-ups are optional. If those push-ups last week were kicking our butts, I encourage you to do the push-ups. All right, here we go. Plank, opposite toe, touch it, push-up optional. Touch, push-up. You are welcome to drop down to those knees in your push-ups if you'd like, but only if you absolutely have to. Challenge yourselves. All right, we got those prone pull downs on our bellies. Lift your hands, pull the weight down, extend, release. Remember, you're not looking up at me. If you are, it's just to see what I'm doing, and then you're looking down. Let's see those back muscles. Squeeze. Well, I was freezing. I'm not anymore. Ten seconds. Get ready for those crunches next. All right, turn it around on your back. Remember, each lift you exhale. If you start holding your breath, stop, regroup, and then begin again. Hands are not behind your heads. Can you keep your back and shoulders off the floor while you do it? We got those reverse marches or mountain climbers next. Not quite yet. Still in the crunches. I'm doing them in intervals now. All right, you ready? Modified version. Knees bent, marching here. Both ways you do this, both options, your hips are up, or you can extend if you want to take it a little further. All right, on your next break, I want to hear what you think we should name this workout on YouTube when I post it. What do you want to call it? I'll let you name it this time. You got 10 seconds left of this exercise to think about it before you tell me. All right, full minute break before we do that one more time. What do you think we should name this workout? Let me get a sip of water. You're doing awesome, everyone. If I had any names, I think. Nick has been going with Squattober. Nick from Palo Alto. We could call it Squattober. We're doing a lot of squats today. Cardio, I don't know, candy corn cardio? Trying to go with the October theme. Ooh, what do we have here? Burning paella. Ooh, I like it. That's a funny, paella. Paella, I said it wrong. That's right, right? The second way I said it? All right, jumping jacks. You'll have to correct me, Pedro. Paella. Jumping jacks. Now we're gonna get too hungry on this last round. I don't want you to get too excited because you do have a burnout after this round. So you give it your best, but not all. Not your all. Remember your options. You can always modify your exercises. You're doing good. Keep those chair jumping jacks. Big arms. Let's go wider. Wider, but absorb with the knees. For the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's our squat-tober. Squat. Rotate, hips rotate. Squat. I know I say it each time, but make sure you pick up your heel. I don't want anyone hurting their knees. "20 seconds. Stay with me, even if you had to take a break. We're in this together. The last round. These high knees, the dreaded high knees are coming up, but it is your last time doing them. All right, ready? High knees, modified or full. All right, I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Keep those knees high. Land softly. You got it. Let's pick it up for the last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right, monster walks. This goes with our Squat-tober theme. Hips back. Here we go. Keep those hips down. Remember, don't shift all of your weight onto that moving leg. Try to stay in the center. I know it's kind of tricky. You can do it. Let's drop even lower. I know. You can scream at me, that's okay. I'm screaming at myself. Finish it back. All right, we got those. All right, we got the limbo stick. Pick your side to start with. Hop over, duck under. Hop over, I see the chat box. I don't see what it says. I just see there's a thing there. You got it. Probably has something to do with how you're yelling at me. That's okay. That means I'm doing my job. Pick it up. Drop your hips. You're not supposed to like me 100%. One more. Ready? Other side. Woo. How do you feel about Mondays? I always think I have more energy on Mondays because I had time over the weekend to regroup. But I know a lot of people don't like Mondays. Stay with me, 10 seconds. I got a butternut squash chili recipe because someone watched our replay from Bootcamp the other week. All right, over the chair, breathe. It's good to know you watch my replays. Over the chair. This is our last standing before our burnout. We got those push-ups next. Not quite yet. Take advantage of this active recovery. Probably feels good on your hips. All right, finish this one off. We got those toe taps, optional push-up. Whew. I went a little bit wider with the push-ups just to switch it up. Feel free to do the same if you want to switch up those push-ups a little bit. One more. Finish off this last one. All right. Pull downs on your bellies. Eyes down, neck down. Squeeze, extend, release. Lift, squeeze, extend, release. Keep that pattern. I am dripping in my sweat right now. 10 seconds. We got crunches next. All right, turn it around. Crunches. I've been doing these in intervals. Feel free to follow. I'll do a few until I can't go anymore, and then I'll stop and then go again. Or you can count, do sets of 10. Make this your own. I'm your coach, I'm your guide, but you still have the power of your own workout here. We have one more exercise of the circuit. All right, you ready? Reverse mountain climbers. You can bend your knees or extend them. Up to you. Keep those hips up, team. All right. Take your break. Are we up for the burnout? How you doing? Pumpkin spice squat day. Oh, pumpkin spice squat day instead of latte. Bronwyn, I love that. Squat till you fall. Dang, these are all great. I'm gonna have to use these throughout the month. I love them. Squat till you fall. All right. My roommate just got that. Okay, we're gonna do some, here's our burnout. We have 2 minutes. You're gonna do a burpee with 8 mountain climbers, 4 on each side. You're gonna do a shuffle high knee thing over to the other side. Burpee with a mountain climber. 2 minutes is a very long time. So I need you to modify, take breaks. There are no push-ups in this burpee. All right, 2 minutes starts now. Take your time. I'm gonna do it where my feet land on the mat just in case. You don't have to jump. 8 total. So 4 on each side for the mountain climbers. Jump back. 8. Here's our ending burnout. Actually, I think I'm gonna move my mat to the side completely so I don't slip on it. So this is until you can't go anymore, or 2 minutes, whichever comes first. Whew. As you can see, I'm taking my time here. Halfway, 1 minute is done. Keep it up. If you tapped out, just step side to side. Just keep moving till I tell you the timer's up. Tongue twister. 30, less than 30 seconds. How are you doing? I know, this sucks. We haven't done cardio in a while because of TechMan Try. TechMan Try is technically over. All right, I'm gonna do 1 more set of mountain climbers. Woo! All right, if you're not already stepping side to side, just step, walk forward and backwards, walk in a circle. Just take your time to let your heart rate slow down. Ooh. How you doing? Trying to think of like a horror themed name, as I was so torturous, but I don't watch a lot of horror movies. Rocky Mountain Climber, horror, yeah, something like that. Rocky Mountain Climber, something. How are we doing? Slowly starting to let that heart rate slow down? All right, once you are ready to start stretching and you feel like you've caught up with your heart rate, let's take that breath. Drop your hips, drop your shoulder. Thank you for the great names. I'm going to use them throughout the month. Pedro, you got to confirm how do I pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's Paella, but I could be completely off. All right, bring it to center. Raise those hips, drop your chest. Well, thanks for warming me up, everyone. I'm not cold anymore. Slight bend through the knees, roll it up slowly. All right, I want you to tuck or link your fingers together, tuck your chin into your chest, and pull your shoulder blades apart. And release. Open up your chest. Remember, your elbow does not go higher than your shoulder. Turning away from the wall if you need to see what I'm doing here. One more. You all did a wonderful job today. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. You deserve it, and I will see you all on Wednesday.
You said it already. Paella. You got it.
Paella? Thank you, Pedro. Hi, Julie.
Hi. Thanks for the great workout.
Thank you for coming.
I'll